Good evening. My name is Natalie Parsons from Inspired Self, and I was just sitting here in this beautiful sunset, just reflecting, and I actually had this really funny thought that made me laugh out loud as the mind was wandering and journeying through perhaps an analogy of what these last few weeks or 2 months have been through June, July, and now leading into August. And it has been a time of deep cleansing, and I feel like it has been a beautiful opportunity. And so as I'm nearing the end of my yoga teacher training program, I really am so very grateful and so filled with so much love. And it's interesting because my intention was to create more of these videos, and so that these reflections could be on video. I do have a lot of journals on paper and a lot of things on social media, but I really wanted to create a few more of these almost vlogs, video blogs, if you must call them, about my yoga journal, basically. But I've really only been following the call as they are naturally inspired. So it hit me right now in this moment to share this really, what I think is kind of funny, and I just find it interesting how clever the mind can be. So I wanted to share this really neat analogy that my very visual mind likes to create. And so if we think about the months that have just gone by, and a lot of deep clearing, deep cleansing, and opportunity to dive within the heart and ask yourself these questions and see what's true for you and what's not true for you, I kind of feel like, I had this visual. So I'm a very visual person. And so this visual image, maybe it's a memory, just a little. But I bring it into my, I guess my mind brought it into the imagination as a part of the analogy. And so if you can visualize yourself in a hotel room, if you've experienced a hotel room, and perhaps a day that you are very exhausted, either you've been traveling or teaching for several days in a row, and like I used to do, and work these 16-hour days. And so I'd often try to have that one hotel room day where perhaps I'd be, at lunchtime, have ordered lunch, eaten it on the bed, perhaps ordered a half bottle of wine, and, sitting there, maybe or maybe not in my underwear, and feeling that, super comfortable, feeling that I was letting loose and just enjoying the moment and its bliss. And then all of a sudden you get this knock on the door, and you hear housekeeping. And then you have that moment, you have to choose in that moment. Should I answer the door and let them in, because looking around, it is quite messy, and I would like that. But on the other hand, I'm just so very comfortable. And if that person didn't come in to clean the room, that would be okay as well. because I know that he or she will come back tomorrow. And so if you can apply that to our everyday life and everyday moments, you know, in the end we think we had these big decisions, these important things to think about. You know, the mind tells us that. And at the end of the day, it's just simply housekeeping. Namaste.